you go. I think I got it. I think I did it. I may have. Yes. I changed something I was not supposed to because I was like, oh well, let's see what this does. Let me try to be a little bit, cool and I can do this. I can figure out. I'm smart. No, no, I'm not smart. I'm an idiot. So, and I think I started it and it didn't show it, but I did, and then I stopped it. So you all are very confused right now. So maybe somebody will join up and actually watch now because it looks like I fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah. Because if I really uh, read and follow instructions, I can actually fix stuff. Just wing it. And I screw all kinds of stuff up. So, uh, got a couple new things. As you saw, I got a little new intro. Um, a little intro screen too, so that's kind of cool. Uh, I mean, I think it was cool. I liked it. I like, and I got the. I kept trying to find how to take or get YouTube to play like certain like royalty free songs on here, and I couldn't do it. So I was like, huh, I wonder if I could do this. I played the YouTube video, and then I hit record on my fancy little board, and turned my mic down, and it recorded what it heard from the computer. So um, I got that, and I got another little thing to play at the outro, so or the ending. So it's gonna be fun. So it's Sunday, 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 Sunday. So other new things. I got I changed out that blackout curtain so it actually blacks out. Um, and I didn't measure. Again, not smart. Didn't follow instructions. Uh, that one works now because I got the AC unit in the window, so it's short. Uh, well, I bought two of them, and it's too short for the other one. So the other one has uh, a different color one, and it's longer. So and it attaches different. Oh crap, that's right. It attaches different at the top. I got the correct one coming. It should be here tomorrow. So, actually, two of the correct ones. So when it gets cooler and I'm not running the window AC unit, it'll actually cover the whole window, and it'll actually make it like it's nighttime in here. I don't like a lot of light. Right now, I got some light on, uh, mainly just the reds and a couple of my LED signs, and I thought you'd be able to see them, uh, but for some odd reason the camera doesn't have enough angle. And there it goes, zooming. I think it's seeing me at my hand movement. I thought I turned the zoom out, the autofocus off. I guess it didn't. I think I reset it by accident. Anyway, so yeah. Uh, as you also, if you kind of pay attention to my room, I don't know if any of you actually look uh behind me at all. For one, you see uh Rocket over there in his bed on the floor, uh, pouting because oh nope, I said his name. Here he comes. What's up, buddy? Oh, he's gonna lay beside me. Okay, all right. That's cool. Anyway, so if you look on this side, in that little corner back there, there used to be a uh, little mini fridge, and I kept water in there. Water, really, seriously, water bottles, because sometimes I get up at night, I want a cold water, and I don't want to go into the kitchen to get one or uh, and wait, have Rocket follow me and just all that. So I used to have a couple in there, and I'd just grab one in the middle of the night if I wanted some water. Well, as I was putting up the curtain, I was like, "Why is the floor wet over here?" I'm like, "What did Rock? I don't think Rocket peed anywhere, but it's wet." So I opened the fridge. I was like, "Well, maybe it needs to be thawed. Maybe the ice. There's a lot of ice in the little tray thing." I opened it up, and it was the same temperature in there as it was outside, and a whole bunch of water came out. So it did thaw out. But apparently, as per my dad, that thing is 30 years old. Um, they got that at Sears. Sears. It was a Kenmore. They bought it. It was a return. The Sears here in Cary used to have a little section. I don't know if it was this Sears they got it at or the one in Charlotte. Anyway, they had a little area where it's like the returns and stuff. So they would sell it cheaper. So they bought that little mini fridge. Because my dad didn't, because we still lived in Charlotte and we didn't get a house here in Cary yet. My dad was already working up here, so he rented a room in Raleigh, and so he needed a little fridge. So they bought that and used that, and then it just kind of hung around the house for 30 years, used every now and then. And I got it, used it, and it finally died. I'm going to try to see if I can fix it. It might just be something simple. Like I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and didn't do anything. So, but the back was pretty warm. So maybe I burned the motor up or something. I don't know. I did also took that little thing off because I felt like I was having to talk real loud, even with my mic turned up. So now I can talk at a normal volume and maybe even talk a little bit lower and softer. And nobody's watching, so I can say whatever I want. Well, I mean, people might watch it later. And YouTube, it doesn't show me on this software if anybody's watching on YouTube. It only shows me if someone's watching on Facebook, but I think it's only if they are have their status active, if you know what that means. Anyway, looks like I did fix my mess up. Everything's running as it should. I feel better now. I tested it. I was like, why is it so laggy? Like, what is going on? And yeah, I didn't actually fix anything. I thought it was something else, and it was not that. So, what else? What else? Yeah, I can't show you because I don't want to touch the camera, but my little soundboard over here on the side it was like beside me, like not perpendicular, but like, so I couldn't really see the little screen on it to show the buttons and stuff. So, and I had to like reach way over to hit that. So now I got it on a little laptop stand and turned towards me. So it's like I'm actually got a little recording studio here. So I'm professional, professional amateur. I guess that's the word. I guess that's the correct term. Professional what? Anyway, there is something I do have to tell you guys, that I went out to Target last night just to walk around. It's something I do on Saturdays. So I was walking around and saw these two people with masks on. Nothing about that. I know people that wear masks because they're immunocompromised, so they have to prevent them from getting nasty germs from other people because people are dirty, very dirty. Anyway, and that's ties in with this story. So I saw these two people. I'm not really going to describe them, but two bigger people that were in Target shopping. They had the little black masks on. I was like, oh, well, all right. Maybe they just worried about COVID or flu, or they have something they don't want to, give to anybody else. Whatever. I don't care. After COVID, I really don't care. I had to wear a mask because I lived on Army base at the time, so you had to. Like, there was no option. As soon as they walked by, they passed me about like 5 feet away. And I was like, I had my AirPods in, just chilling. And then I was like, oh God. I think it was the dude. He just reeked. Like, it was, I wanted to run to the bathroom and vomit because he stank, just straight up stank. It smelled like he hadn't washed in months. And he was just he just stank, and the smell wafted around for like 5 minutes. So I had to like walk around the store to get to the other section. I wanted like around them, and they finally caught back up to where I was, and I was like, oh, I smelled them before I saw them. I was like, oh god. So I had to kind of backtrack through the aisles and all ninja like, so they didn't notice me. They probably did. I don't care. But it was. I was like, maybe that's why they're wearing the masks, because they were trying to not smell themselves. I still don't know if it was the dude or the chick, but it was just, ugh, ugh. I mean, maybe they had some kind of medical condition where they couldn't shower, or, you know, they had some kind of fungal infection. I don't know. They just stank. Um, but I'm not that kind of person to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know if I can really say that or say that on live. Hold on. Let me, what the, damn it. What the
Пиздец.
is wrong with you? Это пиздец. Всем пиздец. Всем пиздец. Блять. Anyway. So, oh, I had an idea. And actually, I'm going to wait until, I know someone's watching to spout that idea. Because I want feedback, like actual immediate feedback. Maybe tomorrow night, I'll put it out. I got it written down, so I'll remember, maybe, if I remember to look at my notes of stuff I want to say. So it'll be a surprise. I may just completely forget, and yeah, it'll be an idea. It's a great. I think it's a great idea. It kind of reminds me of a book I read years ago. So it may not work. I don't know. I'll go in more detail tomorrow. Anyway, so what's everybody up to this weekend? Anything good? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? All right. All right. I know people are probably like eating dinner or watching something. I don't know. Is there a game on tonight? I know hockey. It's hockey season, so I think there was a game last night. Maybe people are watching hockey. I don't know. I did kind of spring this. Oh, special Sunday episode. I got bored and I wanted to try out my new stuff, and I royally just messed all that up. Um, I promise I'll get it nailed down. I'll do some practice runs, and I'll do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay with just the weekdays. Maybe have like a special thing on the weekends every now and then, but I don't know. Uh, I saw somebody watching on Facebook and they disappeared. Maybe they're like, oh, I don't want to watch it. I don't feel like watching it. Or it was one of those things they were just scrolling and saw the video playing. And they're like, huh, no, fuck it. That's fine. I don't care. I'm still having fun with this. This is just so cathartic. Uh, yes, cathartic. Just being able to talk. Knowing that maybe somebody will watch it. Maybe. I don't know. Uh, I know there was one person that watched my rants and raves on my drive to Florida, and they did not like that. Uh, this camera is aggravating me because it just keeps like randomly just focusing, like just moves a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because I don't have enough light in the room. Because I don't want to light. See, watch. So if I put the light up, see, look how old and horrible I look. Ain't I attractive now, ladies? Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. So I need to do something about my beard. I thought the line was farther down. I don't know. I'm not shaving it off. No, no, done that. People have witnessed that, and no, I'm not. I'm just not doing the whole big Grizzly Adams beard, ZZ Top esque beard. Because I just no, I can't do that anymore. It's was just too much. Uh, hmm. Thinking about maybe possibly, depending. YouTube. I haven't been getting a lot of views on YouTube. Like, there's only 2 videos on there. Well, there's gonna be four, maybe five. I don't know. Maybe that short little one went through. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's beside the point. The first one had 6 views. The second one had 1 view. I was like, oh, and that 1 view may have just been me. I don't know. So, but Facebook, a lot of them were like over 100. The one I did Friday, I think is up to 80 something now. So, but I don't know like how it counts it. It doesn't have any other metrics. I guess I could Google it and see like if uh like somebody watched it for more than so many seconds, it counts. Uh, I would like to know. Well, I want to know more. I want to know like how long people watch it. Like TikTok shows like how long, and so does Instagram. And sometimes it's like, oh, that's kind of disheartening because it's like for like a 45-minute, an hour video, and the average watch time was uh, like 5 minutes. I'm like, so yeah, all right, I'm that boring. Even though there's some people like, oh, you're so funny, but I think those are the people that don't have much lives, so they it's fine for them just to sit there on their phone or whatever and watch some random guy that they know years ago go on and on about just random stuff. So whatever, I like it. I'm having fun. Still not haven't spent a lot of money. I've spent a little bit, but not like some of my other hobbies. Like so when I first got all this stuff, so the board was like I think $300 $400. They have a newer one that's like $700 $600. I'm like, no, this one works fine. I took it apart today and cleaned it to fix that one button issue, and it's good. I can tap the thing. I can push other buttons, and it doesn't activate it. So we're good because I didn't want to have to try to figure out how to do all this without it because yeah. So that and then the microphones. I got 3 of these guys. These things were at the time like 90 $100 a piece. So I got 3 of those. Yes, three. And then the little stand it's on, I think I paid like 40 $50 a piece for those. And then I got headsets. So I got like 3 sets of those because I was like, all right, well, I was married at the time, so maybe I was like, maybe me and the wife can do it and then have a guest every now and then. But I never did. I never did anything, and that was just going to be podcast like without this video. I like the video. Um, I'm kind of a physical talking person. I like using my hands, so like I want to see people like see me do weird stuff with my hands, just like that. Uh, so when people are rewatching that, they're gonna be like, what is wrong with him? A lot is wrong with me. Um, if I actually sat here and said all the stuff that's wrong with me, uh, nobody would watch and they would start calling numbers and having me picked up and stuff like that. So yeah, that's I got a lot wrong, but it makes me fun and funny looking and interesting. Yes, people say I'm interesting. Um, I have been getting a lot of feedback on this, like just from a few people saying, "Oh yeah, I liked it." It's keep doing it. If you enjoy it, just keep doing it. I would like some constructive criticism. I want somebody to be like, it would be better if you did this, or I would like to see this, and then I could be like, "Oh, really? Then you fucking do it." I can't not. No, come on, you're great. You know, you're biased. Well, I would think you would be biased the other way because we did date. So, but yeah, thank you. I I know I'm great. I'm great. Uh, anyway, what was I talking about? Peace dance. Nothing is wrong with you. No, there's a lot wrong with me. There's a lot. There's a lot wrong with me. You're one of the people that I've opened up to recently, and yeah, you've seen the feelings that are stuck inside me. Not all of them. No. Nope. Nope. Yes. 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 So you missed the intro music, so you might have to rewind it later and watch it because it's you're a great person. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop. I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a great person. I mean, it's just no, I don't want to get into that. I've been oh how say oh yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to say it in Russian because I practiced it earlier and then my instructor didn't ask me the follow up question. So uh why do I not remember now? Yeah. Pahoy. Pahoy. Stall. No, stop. Spall. Spall. Yeah. Yeah. That's I did not sleep well. I do not sleep well anymore. As I've said before, last night was real bad. It's bad. I don't know what time I went to sleep, but I do know I woke up at like 11. So I must have gone to sleep a good bit before 11, probably like 9:30. And then went back to sleep at like 12 maybe. I don't know. Like how do you know what time you go to sleep? I mean, maybe neurodivergent people, they look at the clock and then suddenly they're like, the next thing they know, they're waking up. That would be awesome to do that. That would be so awesome. I've never had that. It's like I look at the clock and then lay there with my eyes open, look at the clock again. Oh crap! It's like 2 hours later, and I didn't even sleep. And then uh, next thing I know, it's like I'll actually know I fell asleep, but I can't remember when that was. And then I'll wake up going, "Did I sleep? I don't know." Anyway, so last night, went back to sleep around 12, maybe 1, something like that. Woke back up at like 3. And then proceeded just to lay there and ponder things and think and all that. And then uh, fell asleep again and woke back up at like 6. No, like 5, because Rocket was like, nope, it's time. All right. Yeah, been tired all day. Tried to take a nap, but I had too much to do today. Uh, I was able to get my stuff done, so that's good. But yeah, had to do my normal caribou things. That's like from like 7 till like 9. Went did my groceries, went to my Russian lesson, and then another grocery store on the way home because I had to go by Golden Hex, which is the Eastern European store. As somebody dear to me used to say, the Ukrainian store, even though it's really not really. I mean, I think some of the people that work there are Ukrainian, but yeah, it's everybody there speaks Russian. I think they're Armenian or something. Maybe that's not the one. Anyway, that's beside the point. Had to get my pelmenis. Pelmenis. I love those things. Russian dumplings. Mm. But I'm losing weight, so I guess that's a good thing because a lot of the stuff they don't sell a lot of stuff that has like preservatives and stuff like that. Even the frozen stuff is actually frozen raw food. And you look at the ingredients, there's not like all the weird stuff that we have here. All the sodium and all that stuff to keep stuff fresh while it's frozen. Because a lot of places it's cooked and then you have to thawed in the microwave, so it changes what they have to put in it. But yeah, uh, and then I came home, put up my groceries, started my laundry. That's the other thing. I had to do my laundry. And then I had to uh, deal with the mess of the mini fridge. So yeah, pretty eventful day of being an adult. Being an adult sucks. I want to go back. How do I go back? How do I go back being like right out of high school and be like, yeah, I'm an adult now. I'm 18. I no, 18-year-olds are idiots. Like I don't know what age I was finally like. Oh wait, I was always like, no, I hated kids. Uh, but yeah, I don't know what age I actually was like, no, I'm an adult now. I think it was probably like late 20s, early 30s. I was like, I'm an adult now. This sucks. Yeah, I think it was that. Man, so yeah, Memorial Day weekend used to, yeah, I used to when I was in Hawaii, went and put flags on the graves of the military working dogs. So in Hawaii, behind the vet clinic, that was also the military working dog training facility. They had a little graveyard. It was kind of cool. Uh, they had little markers of the dog's names and stuff like that. It was really cool. To find a picture of it, I thought it would come up in my memories. Well, it's always on a Monday, so I might repost it tomorrow if it shows up for tomorrow. Anyway, but one year went out there and put little flags on all of them, and I think another year we put like the lays and the flags, and then I think it caught on because I think we went one more year and all that stuff was already there. We were like, wait, what? Somebody already got us. So that was kind of cool. I think she just came in to say that. That's fine. Why does that thing keep doing that weird autofocus thing? I thought I turned it off. I got a mount coming so I can mount it on the other side of the monitor so it's not on top of the monitor. So maybe it can get a little wider shot of all my stuff. Look at all my stuff. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What does that do? Anything else? No, that's about it. Oh, that's all I. Excuse me. Getting old sucks. Hmm. Correction. Being old sucks. If you plan on getting old, I recommend not doing it. Did not like, do not recommend. I don't have any new buttons. I only got the another screen that has two new buttons. You heard the first one if you caught the two beginnings. Uh, but I'm gonna a little bit later. I'll show you the other button. It's kind of cool too. I won't put. I got a little text thing that came up. I don't know if I like it or not. I might put it up anyway. Just see if anybody's like, "What the hell is that? Why are you? That's just dumb." I'm gonna work on that. All this stuff is just like me, like doing stuff on like, uh, Paint, like Microsoft Paint. They have a Paint 3D now, but the support for it ended in November of last year, and I did not know that. That's how often I use that. Let's see, move my mic a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Or maybe not. I think I messed it up. See, I just should just not touch anything. I need some. I need. Not like I'm going to pay anybody, but a studio manager or sound manager. I don't know what they're called, to come in and control all the stuff. And then when I start touching stuff, they just smack my hand, be like, "No, leave it. I want to fix it. I want to make it better." No, you're gonna make it worse. Yeah, you're right. I'll make it worse. I'll make it worse, but then I'll make it like it was, so I'll fix it. Yeah, but you broke it. Doesn't matter. I fixed it. I don't know. I would like the people that do watch, comment, on something you liked about my videos, something you want more of or less of, or if you want to watch it live, like, kind of put in, like, say what times would be good for you, because I usually just do 7, because I don't know. I just feel like that's a good time for me. Like, if I work during the week, I get home like 6:20, have enough time to let Rucket out, feed him, feed myself, uh, put my slippers on because it's slipper time. Time for slippers. If I get home and it's after 5 o'clock, I'm gonna have my slippers on. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. I'm gonna have my slippers on. People from North Carolina would call them flip flops. When I was in Hawaii, they call them slippers, not slippers, slippers. Yeah, random. Yeah, that's why it says random thoughts. That's how it works. I'll be talking about something, then suddenly my brain just goes over here. It's like, oh, what's that? Squirrel. Huh, all right. Anyway, uh, anything going on? Why is I don't know. I get emails and I'm like, is that somebody? Oh no, it's not. It's just an email. I don't get text that often anymore. For a while, I was getting texts like every day, multiple times a day, and then it not anymore. Makes me sad. I mean, yeah, that whole thing makes me sad. I'm better. I'm doing better now. I'm better with doing this kind of talking about other stuff, taking my mind off of it. Still, I wonder. I just wonder if maybe they're watching. Um, Maybe they're missing me as much as I miss them. Probably not, because that's my luck. Uh, yeah. Anyway, enough of the. Nope, not gonna go down that road. Trying my best not to dwell on that stuff. My brain's kind of circling on that right now. Something else. Mm. Yeah. So, I had the suit up there, but I put an actual curtain rod to hold the curtain instead of just the little uh, shower rod style, the little springy one that held it in the window jamb, so it let light up off the top. So I actually put curtain rods in, so it actually looks like a normal person. Well, less weird person lives here. Uh, so I couldn't put it in the closet because I took it out of the closet because that thing is pretty heavy, and with all the other leather jackets, all my other motorcycle gear, that what is that called? Coat rod or whatever hanger, the pole that you put hangers on to hold the clothes. Uh, it's wood, solid wood, probably about like anyway, and it was bending because of all the weight. So I was like, yeah, let me put that, and that's one reason I hung it up out there because I put it on a screw that was pretty long and went into the stud to hold it. So now I got it in the corner, so I can like look right there, and there it is. I had to cross the arms so I I could open the door. I don't know how long it's going to stay there because the hanger might break because it's a plastic hanger. It's not a good plastic hanger. So I'll have to figure something else out about that. And I'm running out of wall space because I have problems. Uh, as you can see two of the Lego cars, two of the bigger ones. Move, you can see another big one, and you can see a case of a whole bunch of smaller ones. And then if I move my head, there's a little Ducati one there. Also my piggy bank. So the orange one is one of the newer ones that is the Supra from Fast and the Furious, the first movie. And then if you look, let's see, I moved my head the right way. The one that's right behind it, let's see if I move the right way, that guy right there, the black one. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Oh, there, that right there. Not the big one, but the one there. That's actually Dom's Charger, and that Lego kit's got like a little kickstand that comes down, and it makes it look like it's launching. So it's like this. So it looks pretty cool. So I had to get a case that actually let it do that. And if you look near the white car, why am I having such a hard time? There's a little green Mustang there. Up top, there's the Back to the Future car, and it's modeled after the second movie, because you could do it one of three ways. Either do the first movie where it's just, doesn't have Mr. Fusion on it, or, doesn't have the flying capability and all that. So that's the second one. So it's got the Mr. Fusion, which I kind of knocked off, and it's behind the dresser somewhere. And then I can't show it to you, but on the that dresser above it is two more big ones. Um, yeah, IndyCar. Is that the I think that's the McLaren one. It's the kind of yellowish orange and blue one, and then I've got the Mercedes. No, not Mercedes. It's the gray one. I can't remember which one it is. I like the big ones are fun because they take a little bit longer, but they're pretty expensive. So I haven't been doing any of the big ones. There's a few of the big ones I do want to do, but like the new ones are like $300 to $400. The one I want to build, which is kind of like that white Porsche 911. That's the RSR. There was a Porsche 911 GT3 that's orange that I wanted. I wanted bad. I never got it, and now it's discontinued. And it's like to find one still in the box, unbuilt, is about $1,500 now because people are crazy about their Lego stuff. So I will not be purchasing that. No, never. If somebody wants to buy one and send it to me, I will video. I will build it while doing a live stream. I will have a second camera. I have a second camera, and I'll have it pointed down to the desk while I talk to you, and I'll be building it. If somebody wants to do that, that'd be really cool. I doubt it. But if you guys want to see me build Legos, I mean, that'd be fun for me, as long as I don't have to pay for them, because I just can't. I just can't do that anymore. Spent way too much money on Legos just to, medium ones take me a couple days. The small ones take me like a couple hours. But even the small ones, they're like 25 to $30, and they'll bankrupt you quick because there's a lot of them. There's not any of the newer ones I like. I'm kind of waiting for some of the cooler cars to come out. I hadn't seen any of those yet. I think they're supposed to come out with another Fast and Furious, the pink Mazda. I might do that one. I don't know if I'll do that one. It's kind of cool. There is so I have the Panigale motorcycle. They have a newer one that's bigger than that, which I would want. That one is like $70-$80. This one's like $200. but it's pretty big, and I want to build it, but I don't have anywhere to put it. I that's another reason I don't have anywhere to put any other Legos. I had to move some stuff around to kind of move a couple to Ashley so they didn't look so bad. But yeah, no, that's just too much. Yeah, it's just too much money. You can if you are single and trying to not go completely insane, you end up spending a lot of money on just activities to keep you entertained and not think about how utterly depressing your life is. And I say that with a smile on my face because this is something to distract me and from my miserable, depressing life. Uh, but I am taking enjoyment out of it because I'm just sharing my stories. Um, oh, and also comment what kind of stories you want to hear, like where places I live, because yeah, I wasn't in the military. I did work for the army um, when I lived in Texas at the motor pool. I was a mechanic for the Humvees and uh, LMTVs uh, and a couple other things like cool things like that. Strikers, we had a couple strikers. I helped work on those. I drove one. That was cool. But yeah, my ex-wife is in the army. Uh, she is a flight medic now in Alaska. In Alaska, and yeah, I just take uh, if she's watching. Sorry, that's enough. I I just I won't tell the whole story or any part of the story, but yeah, it just makes me a little bit happy knowing that she's miserable in the cold. Yeah, I don't even know what the temperature is now. I haven't looked. Anyway, yeah. So I lived in San Antonio for a while. We went to Hawaii, Oahu, um, Schofield Barracks. I lived. I think it was. We were there about 3 years. We did take a trip over to the Big Island for a day, uh, and then we moved to Virginia, Northern Virginia. We're about well, if you look at the map and looked at the mileage, how far away it is, like 20, 30 minutes away from DC. Now it's like an hour, 2 hours. Because if you've ever been up 95 through that area, 5 miles takes about an hour and a half at any time of day. So, uh, and then we went to South Carolina, Columbia. Uh, Fun fact. Well, not fun fact. Interesting fact. 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 Uh, I was born in Columbia, South Carolina, so I had this really weird feeling that I was gonna die there. I was born there. I was gonna die there. Just my life died there. Life ended. Ended up being uh, a long mourning, long grieving process. Ended up still with my now ex-wife. Went to Texas again for her training, and yeah, the that Everett died there, and the new one, uh, he's still here. I think maybe I can coax him back out. But yeah, so yeah, I got stories. 2 to 3 years every different place we were. Lived here in Cary for a lot, like most of my life. Came here in 91, 90, I think something like that, and then left in 2014, 2015. I think it's 2015 when we moved to Texas. So yeah, that's 25 years, 24 years. I've I've lived in Cary longer than some of the people I work with have been alive. Oh, Rocket's gonna lay on my bed now. Plum. What are you doing, bud? Rocket, you want to come say hi? No. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I got stories. I got some interesting ones. Let's see. Drove armor truck for a while. Driven tow truck for a while. I've been a mechanic or automotive technician. I like that term better. Automotive technician for a good while. It's been like my fallback career. Kept trying to leave, kept trying to do other stuff, and kept getting dragged back because I am good at what I do. I know what I'm doing, and but I don't like it. I haven't liked it in a long time. I mean, I get the satisfaction of fixing something, which calms my brain. Uh, fun fact. Oh, fact. Fact about ADHD. Most of them like they want to finish something, so complete something, and uh, that usually gives them that dopamine hit. And then a lot of times they just get the dopamine hit of researching the crap out of stuff, and then oh, that's a new hobby. Let me get all the stuff for that, and then it gets there and be like, oh, well, already, I don't want to do this anymore. So that's why I'm using this stuff because this is one of those times where it was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make tons of money doing podcasting. No, didn't even try it. So now I'm using it for my own version of therapy. I keep seeing the little thing pop up on my screen for Facebook. Be like one person watching, and then it'll go away, and I'm like, oh, somebody's watching. Who is it? And then they don't say anything. And then it goes back to zero, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, same to you. Yeah, whatever. They're probably like, oh, I'll watch it later. I've been meaning to watch. I've heard it come out. I've been meaning to watch some of them. And I know some people do watch them just later on, which is fine. I don't, and that's why I like doing it live because that way it's not scripted. It's not. I don't have to watch myself again. Be like, oh, I don't like the way I said that. Let me retake that. Then I end up being doing the whole OCD perfectionist thing. Be perfect. This way, if it's not perfect, oh well, that's the way it is. Just like earlier when I first started, it was choppy and all that. Yeah, that's what happens when you uh, play with buttons you shouldn't and try to do stuff live. It happens. Stuff happens. I'm trying not to use foul language, at least English foul language, because I don't want to get like uh, not banned or silenced. I don't know if they mute you or they just take it down. Oh, excessive reported for foul language or something like that. I don't know. I didn't look at the user agreement. No one does. So if it happened to be like, oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. I'll be good. I promise. I promise. Pizdiets. Yeah. Oh well. I'll just say in other languages. So yeah. I'm gonna see here because I don't think uh, YouTube actually shows me the user count. Or why I keep forgetting where YouTube is on my phone. Let's see. Where's the button? It doesn't show me live here. Let's see, view channel. Oh yeah, live. It does not say. No views. Stream 50 minutes ago. 53. 9 minutes. So I have to delete those two later. Yeah, only one view on one and 6 views on it, no views on these. And I don't think anybody's watching me on YouTube. That's fine. And it looks like nobody's watching me on Facebook either. Whatever. I'm still having fun. This is it really is kind of cathartic for me. Like being able to just uh talk randomly, get this stuff out. I mean, I can do it without the video. It's weird because uh I know no one's gonna uh might not actually hear me if I don't do this. So it's just like me talking to the dog. And, well, as you can see, oh, see, I keep thinking it's like I'm here. Yeah, I think he's asleep. Well, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I've been almost an hour with the other video. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, I will be back tomorrow night. Maybe I'll still do 7 o'clock unless somebody tells me hey, can you do it earlier, or can you do it a little bit later, or something. Just emails. I keep getting emails. I'm like, somebody, no, Memorial Day emails like, oh, don't forget about our Memorial Day sale. Spend money. Consume. It's funny. A lot of this stuff is like, they bump the price up, a little bit before when they have a like holiday sale, and then they drop it back down to their normal price during the sale, and then right after they go back up, and then it goes back to normal price, or they just get rid of that product, bring something else in that's just like it, and it's more expensive because it's new and approved. Yeah, yeah, consumerism. I won't know. So I am gonna have. Uh, I haven't said this yet. I don't think. So I have two rules that I'm keeping myself to. Definitely. Like, yeah, I might let my sad stuff out, my depressive stuff. That's one thing. Those are obviously like opinions and things like that. But two things I will never talk about is religion and politics, because those two are wars are started over that, literally. So, um, that was from something I picked up years ago. Another little side venture I tried to do is bartending. Went to Raleigh's bartending school, and that was one thing they said, as a bartender, two things you never talk about with your clientele or your customers is politics and religion, because it's bound to backfire horribly. People are going to have completely different opinions, and they're not going to see it as opinions. They're going to be like, no, 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 no. That's not an opinion. That's fact. And yeah, fights start, wars start, you know. So yeah, no politics, no religion. So don't ask what my views are on either of those. I will tell you to make sure I hit the right button. Irinahui. So yes, I will tell you that. In English, in Russian, in German, in French. Uh, I will Italian. I will even figure out how to say it in like Swahili and whatever other language to make you aware that I will not be talking about that stuff, unless there's something that's I'm very passionate about, that I feel the need to state my opinion on. But I will preface it with, this is my opinion. This is how I see this. If you have a different opinion, fine. This is just the way I feel about it. But I will not, I will not, no, I will not talk about any of that stuff on here, because that stuff gets me just very stressed out. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, um, so yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever, push buttons, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care. Just some kind of, that I was seen and heard, even if for a few seconds. Um, but as always, Das Vidanya. Poka Poka, Divide, Divide. And I got something new for you. This is my little outro thing that I got going on. So we're going to try that, see if I can actually do it right. So let me hit the buttons right. I should have, like, eh, there. Okay. All right. Ready? Ready? It's gonna be good. I liked it. It was fun. So anyway, see y'all tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel.